We just take off our name tags. It's called in case we do end up find ourselves hopping out of the airplane. We're not actually advertising details about us.
Thanks, folks, and good afternoon, everybody. Got a lot to cover today, so we'll just jump right in. We continue to be shadowed by elements of the Russian Navy. Right now we have an intel ship alongside of us, and some of the others have broken off and gone on to other tasks, it appears. And as always, our ship is being escorted and protected by the other crew assets within Carrier Strike Group 2. We continue to engage in a strike group-wide effort here in the Eastern Med in our support to OIR. So whatever you're doing, keep your head in the game, stay safe, and that's all.
We just take off our name tags. It's called sanitizing our flight suits. So in case we do end up find ourselves hopping out of the airplane, we're not actually advertising details about us. Aircraft all over Iraq and Syria today. It's a complex struggle. We don't want ISIS there. But Syria is in the middle of a civil war. Tensions are a little high. There were some interactions yesterday in southern Syria between our forces and Syrian regime forces that included some bombs dropped by both the United States as well as the Syrians. Our job is to protect our folks back home. The Russians have forces in Syria, complicating our targeting of ISIS.
Officials in Moscow and Washington discuss how their pilots will stay out of each other's way over Syria.
Russia's key objective has been to bolster its ally, the Syrian president, Bashar al-Assad.
Already signs of further escalation.
Russian aircraft out there. That's the closest I've ever been to a Russian fighter.
The return of Cold War tensions over Syria is a reminder that the fight against extremism is a global war.
One of the expressions I use is one from Henry Kissinger. He talks about this being the most complex and volatile security environment since World War II.
More than anything else, violent extremism has redefined how war is waged.
I'm asking them to confirm or deny if that's them. Enemy.
Extremists hide everywhere, from plain sight to the world's most remote areas. Ignoring sovereignty,
Your Excellency, thank you for accommodating our visit.
flouting borders, and seeking out ungoverned spaces in every corner of the world, always looking to take advantage of the weak.
The ideology takes root is when there's ineffective governance or there's socioeconomic conditions that cause people to have despair, and so they latch on to the promise of a better life.
The results are new tensions complicating old ones,
We have seen a substantial military buildup by Russia in Syria.
demanding a response that's global in every which way.
What we have done is establish a network to share information on who these individuals are, to prevent them from going back home and creating violence.